Describing Fernando, fast,
fearless. He's a fighter, very intelligent,
passionate,
often misunderstood.
That's your opinion.
It's actually a lot of fun to be around.
aggressive,
ruthless,
a killer, a nice guy.
and tough, especially in negotiations.
His incredible talent and speed was there from the outset, the incredible car control, and not only that, I think the mindset that he has, you know, that was there from the absolute first moment that he hit the track.
I remember a wet session at Spa, and he was the fastest, or one of the fastest, and suddenly everyone started to pay attention.
I'm like, who's this guy? And they're like, oh, he's one of the guys at the back, a new guy, don't know his name. And I'm like, I tell you, this guy's good.
I remember his first race win because I was at Ferrari and we got lapped. And it was a pretty painful experience for us. You know, we realized Fernando Alonso was something very special.
I think the years that really spring to mind are his championship winning years, 5 and 6.
Battles with Schumacher.
I remember back, I think it was the race in Imola when he was defending against Michael. How he did it, this was fantastic.
I remember it was at Silverstone and it was kind of a damp condition, and somehow Fernando got in front in what was probably the third fastest car. You give him, you know, a millimetre and he'll take it, and he did exactly that on that day and won the race.
He's just a driver who goes above and beyond to get the job done, and you know, he does it in style.
Yeah, I agree with everything.
He's a very funny character.
Fernando, what do you think about the Red Bull decision to change the drivers?
They changed the drivers.
You know, with all the time I've been able to listen on the radio, it's always entertaining.
Okay, he pushed me off the track. I think you have to leave a space. All the time you have to leave a space.
I think he has a way with words and creating headlines.
The engine was going much slower than before. Amazing.
And can be a bit cheeky.
Try 3 times, please, Fernando. I've tried already, so try yourself.
I think it's nice to have some characters around like that in the Formula 1 paddock. It would be boring otherwise.
Yes.
Well, this is his chair. This is Fernando's chair.
After his engine brake for maybe 50 times.
I think he was pretty laid back. I mean, he didn't look too bothered by the fact that he was out of the race or out of the session.
But I think it was something like this.
Feet in the air on his helmet.
And, you know, his hair was blowing in the wind.
Catching some sun, you know.
Looking very relaxed out on the circuit, yes.
That's everything about Fernando, isn't he? He's a funny guy. He likes a bit of a laugh.
We probably should have got the chair out for him a couple more times this year.
To beat Fernando, you need to be in your day. And even if you are in your day, it's not easy to beat him. Fernando is definitely a driver that you can compare to all of the top, you know, driver from the history of Formula 1.
Lo considero uno dei piloti più forti che abbia mai visto, soprattutto in gara. Poteva vincere almeno un mondiale con la Ferrari.
I think Fernando is just a fighter.
Fernando's way of racing and never giving up, always giving 110%. For me, that's what defines Fernando.
Didn't matter if he had a car to fight for P15 or to fight for the victory, he always gave his best. He races very, very hard, but always fair.
He knew exactly what to do, at which stage, and to get the best out of it.
You know, he was always one of those drivers who could get more out of the car than it deserved. He could win races he shouldn't win, and those are the very special guys.
Fernando is, you know, one of the all-time greats of Formula 1. I think everyone in the paddock agrees with that.
We are the champions!
Beyond his results, I mean, he's one of the best guys I've ever seen.
I think Fernando is going to go down in history as one of the best Formula 1 drivers of all time.
Thank you, guys.
I think we're not done racing yet, so if we're successful in winning the Triple Crown, I think he'll certainly go down as one of the best race car drivers of all time.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest racing drivers that the world's ever seen.